record that category. Tower differential of 0. Going to be huge. Going with an Enchantress for the first time in the last 2 patches, but they're going to try and shore up those lanes behind the Puppey Chen. 17-11, that is the most wins of any player hero combo ever at the International. 2 Titans of the...
Yeah, Chris is kind of hanging around here for a little bit here. Now Fly's rotating through. You're going to see that YapzOr is also still lurking. And we get some lonely offlaners.
Yeah, this is weird. This is sort of going back to the old days when you had, 2v2 mid, basically. Oh, trying to break the South. Oh, they do manage to get it. So South broken as soon as they pull it back out.
That is nice. That's an empty ball, and so he needs this top rune.
Oh, Sleep comes out. They have the splitter afterwards. In fact, mid one might just be going down here. They try and find the kill, and in fact, can they get it? The Avalanche barely able to save it. The Toss back under tower. They try and turn the fight, but there's already creeps there. And now pulling back in that Spirit power. To get it.
Oh, I got a little worried. I thought maybe with a high 5 he's gonna run into trouble, but Crit will bail them out. All stacking camps inside that jungle. Oh they almost got all 4. They missed 1 camp, but it does show you what they're trying to do in this game, right? Constant attention there while trying to keep these towers up as long as they can, because you don't want to lose control of this jungle. It is a big moneymaker for them.
Oh, and Zai chasing down Fly now, gonna give him the clap and then head away afterwards. So a little tip given over to Zai. YapzOr appreciating what his offlaner is doing.
They're trying to smoke up behind them, though.
This would be big if they could find it. RTZ looking for the opening, does spot out Puppey. Sumail is there as well. They're bringing in Zai and YapzOr, trying to get up close and personal. And well, PPD talked about this as the Ench killer. Can it work out here? Looks like it's just going to be running away time.
Yeah, GG. They don't have the 6 on the ET. There's his tome. Okay, so he's got it now.
This would be a perfect kill. This is absolutely perfect if they can get him. Mid
one.
Question
is, how do you lead it? You've only got 1 point in the shackle, so don't miss.
Oh, he does miss. And the stomp able to connect. They have the splitter afterwards, and now just running forward for him. But the fissure, able to keep him alive with the hand of God. Avalanche, it's not enough. Sumail gets the kill.
Yeah, cost them the Stampede too, but that's fine. Very worthy knockdown there. The only person probably a little bit better would be Nisha, but mid one has a very specific mid-game timing that he's trying to hit right here. And I would say he's a little underfarmed for his normal kind of tiny game, right? Trying to get into that blink.
Yeah. Well, a lot of attention was placed on him very early on by EG. It felt like that was farming out the secret jungle. Anisha keeping his farm up as well. Only about 800 gold away from that relic, getting closer to the Radiance.
Yeah, Sumail's TP was on cooldown, so he couldn't stay bottom and try and get a trade.
Toss back, far under tower. They have everything for him. Control coming out, and he gets the Stampede off, able to run away, finds the hook stop afterwards, trying to take down 2 X4 lamps. The Echo Slam doesn't do anything, and RTZ jumps in, finds the catch for the kill. Oh man, Secret made a boo-boo as mid one also gonna get ran down here. Can they find the stun and the kill? They will.
Crit Dota. That shackle is what saved that team fight for sure, right? That very clutch moment right where they got there, and the stop as well. But in combination, the 2 supports trying
this tower for all they can. Fly.
Jeez, that's a mech on Puppey though. He has brought back the hand of God.
Oh goodness. Yeah, and they're just gonna back out.
How many coursers we had? Just 3. So they've adopted another one.
They could go on Denisha here. Avalanche, mid one, trying to find it. They don't go for the splitter as of yet. They find it afterwards. Mid one, very low. The stomp coming from S4, finds it onto them. The sleep afterwards. Nisha's in trouble. He's going down, and the Fisher's actually blocking them off from getting closer. This is Nisha possibly going down. Hand of God, mechanism, everything to save my Wraith King, but it is not enough. And now Secret getting ran at continuously by evil geniuses, trying to take down Zai, and they are possibly going to get it for him. Yes, Fly, get away.
That courser.
Oh no, it doesn't. They managed to find him at the very end. Zai gets one more hit.
The golems.
Oh, they did it to him.
Yeah. Back from the dead. Able to bring him down, but evil geniuses with a huge fight for themselves. And of course, they don't get any XP on the side of Secret because it was the Centaur, the Mud Golem that got the final kill.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Well, that is a big win. EG now up 10-3 over Secret. A 2,000 gold lead.
Again, this Bloodstone build, S4 gonna run into Puppey, starts the initiation, maybe taking a look here, see if there's any friends.
Oh, the root. It's keeping RTZ under fire, but he has his Blink Dagger, gonna come off cooldown in just a second, should have it on him. Hasn't been delivered actually as of yet, and they actually recall in Zai. So RTZ in some trouble now. He does not have friends with them, and Zai just continuing to run him down with mid one in the area. Can they get an S4 again? with the stomp, and Arteezy goes down. And now the Stampede to try and run away. They bring down the EG carry.
Yeah, that was just the level 1 in the impetus too. He's only level 11 when he got the final touch there. So nicely played from Zai. Good positioning there. Trying to get the saves again from the sports, but not enough. This time they gotta be careful. You don't have that much damage, so it's just some disengaging spells here.
Yeah. Not wanting to fully commit onto that one, but a very nice pickup for Secret, and does give Nisha a little bit more breathing room to farm up and finish off that Radiance. Just very close to getting a complete. For realizing mid one is in the area. He's going to get himself out of dodge.
So now we're gonna have that Radiance on the way, and they didn't really have to expend anything on the side of Secret, right? They're also really close to that Blink Dagger on Yap, so now with the tower goals even closer. So if you are Team Secret, potentially securing one more tower. Sumail.
Top side, they find one, mid one, in some trouble, and Arteezy, S4 shows up, and they kill off the Tiny. Another time, mid one going down in this game.
Yep, same time, at least Zai is able to take that mid tier 1 tower. So again, control of Roche a little bit more equalized here, as EG won't have that tier 1 tower to move to. His build with the Tranquils, get himself that mana.
Now movement into the jungle. YapzOr gets the blink away up to the high ground. Power shot lands the stun, and they find YapzOr getting greedy up on top of the cliff.
He really did.
EG is like, we know that spot very well. You can't hide there from us. And they will find that pickoff.
Maybe it was a taunt, you know?
Possibly. Mid one in the bottom lane, they find him as well. And Crit chasing him down, has the shackle shot afterwards.
Really? He's now 0, 6, and 2 on Tiny.
Oh, I was talking about Crit.
Well, I know Crit's doing everything. Is he a mid player? Because he's ahead of the Tiny. Okay, he's not quite. But he is kill-wise, that's for sure. 4-0 and 7. KB, right? This guy's off on some side lanes by himself. Tiny's a very scary guy. He can blink, he can just toss you back to someone who's got a little more gold, like that Wraith King, right? Get the follow-up stun, then you get some help from YapzOr too. There's not a lot of safe places on the map in terms of split pushing, but Aleshrak, beyond just the boost of travel function, the TP is always going to appreciate all that move speed in the engagements. Move speed from the smoke now for Secret.
Oh, they jump forward, they find him, trying to get a turnaround here, Fly. Able to get it, the splitter down, they have the shackle onto one, there's not a lot of damage coming out from Zai, but now he turns to try and find the fight with the hook stomp onto 3, S4 makes it happen again. They haven't been able to play Dota, but YapzOr coming in with the Echo Slam. It's not doing enough damage though. Maybe the follow-up coming from Nisha with the blade mail is though, as Sumail tries to run away. Yule Scepter leave him alive. Is it going to be enough? He's still walking away. Crit controlling. Nobody has died except for that Earthshaker, but S4 again finds the big stomp, the power shot afterwards. They need to run away. Zai's doing too much damage. The avalanche toss and the kill comes through.
They're able to get Arteezy up. Fly actually goes back in after wanding.
Dude, those Corsairs, all of that magic resistance, it's insane.
Yeah, they need it. The way they're like kind of stacking and delaying the fight, getting more and more insane. He does eventually leave it. But other than that, it's just creeps and skeletons.
Yeah. Now, all of these creeps, they're super OP. Now you get the full stomp coming through. Arteezy following it up, already initiating. Can they get enough damage out, though? It's looking like it's going to be there. Zai also getting turned upon. They buy back on the Tiny, though. Can they get any more kills? Secret trying to find something afterwards. The Fit Fisher timing from YapzOr. The BKB wears off. Avalanche controlling up this Sven. He's able to get a good shackle, but it's not enough, as they will kill off the carry another time.
Yeah, just hopping onto the Tiny just feels like the worst possible option. He is the last hero you want to initiate on, I think, in these fights, because he's not that worth right now, right? He's got Blink Echo. I'd rather maybe try and get Zai before he can get anything, try and eliminate the Chen or the Earthshaker from the fight. And even the Wraith King would be something. Yeah. Perhaps try and get down that first light without spending too much, but they actually spent a heck of a lot there just getting that first kill, and then of course he just buys back and puts him in a good position for Roche.
And now you're in a position where you have to give up Roche as evil geniuses. They're going to try and slow it down with the Elder Titan Spirit. They have the stops to land on top of it.
Oh, but his Spirit's going back.
They have an idea where he's at. Time to run away. And Yule Scepter comes Sumail. Actually going to find YapzOr and maybe going to bring him down. Hand of God has have to be used. The power shot comes through to finish him off. And now mid one able to control onto Fly. I mean, Roche isn't going down quite that slowly. Can they really get there in time to contest without a buyback from Arteezy? It's getting super low. Fly trying to make it happen, but it's not going to be enough. I mean,
oh, they're waiting.
that was
a moment.
And now looking for the follow-up. Another stomp, another catch, the Shackle! Able to interrupt at mid-1 though. Being that stalwart force in the middle of all of them to make sure they can't initiate onto the rest of his team does mean that mid-1 is likely going to die again, but he's able to keep the rest of them alive. Sumail still living through this one. Arteezy back in the midst of it. Turns on to Zai, wants to kill him off instead. Turns on to Nisha, barely able to keep Sumail alive. There's no mana on Zai. He gets one last hit for the shot out. That's enough for the kill. And now Arteezy trying to stand tall against absolutely everybody. Needs to run away. The Earth Splitter comes through, still dodging. Crit even trying to slow them down with the Rin Run slow, but he will too eventually fall. And EG managed to get a couple of buybacks out, but still it's the Aegis for Secret.
Yeah, at the very least, you were able to, as you said, secure Arteezy's escape, but losing a Sumail gonna hurt them heavily there. He tried to ignore the Wraith team, but I don't think you can, right? He tries to go past him, try and focus on...
Yeah, they're heading off across the map.
Needs to find some more, though.
I like that. Zai, walking uphill. They have a Shackle shot land. Nisha just gonna walk forward. They find the hoof stomp on the backline, but another fissure. Mid-1 not gonna go down from that one. The Splitter coming through as well as it lands on the Earthshaker. This is a nice one. Yapster tries to drop the Echo Slam. It's not quite enough. Sumail needs Seals to stay alive as he walks through the trees and then tiptoe his way away. And Arteezy also having to escape. Enchantress does so much freaking damage. The Shackle BKB reaction from Nisha before it landed. Still trying to run away. Arteezy able to get it. Another round of hoof stomps coming through on it too, but there's no follow-up.
It's just delay. That's all it is, right? Every single one of these stuns, I feel like
really swung back from where it was before. And, you know, Evil Geniuses, feels like they're maybe losing a little bit of a grip on the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've lost it a while ago. I still think this game is very hard for EG to win. It's going to take, again, just time and time for them to do it. Maybe they can. It certainly helps that mid-1's been a virtual non-factor, but a damage sponge.
And this is a nice little pickup for them as well. Taking down mid-1. Can Secret get there in time? Not quite now. They're kind of committed to this fight as well. Another great fissure coming from Yapzor. Just to play spoiler to that kill potential. A Puppy, okay, they want the bigger kill. They want to find Zai. BKB popped the turn, find that kill, and Zai is going to eat the dirt. Yapzor also, he stuck around a little bit too long. One by one, Secret going down. None of these heroes have buyback, Trent. What's going on?
My weak and puny allies have failed me. What are they doing? They're fighting without Nisha.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that's pretty much the only way things can go wrong, right? Is getting caught out like that. So great stuff there from EG to capitalize on that, and there he is.
Another round of it.
All right, got the BKB.
Finding their man.
They got the Earth Splitter.
Shadow Blade, but they got detection, or do they? No. They dropped the sentry ward off to the side. Is there any more detection coming through? Fly.
There we go.
Still chasing, but Nisha does the okey doke and gets out of there.
Now, does he farm the lane? No, okay.
And a stampede from time to time with that big stun that comes out.
Yeah.
But really not lacking that damage. That's where Crit is coming into play. And well, speaking of Crit, he's going to get pulled back in.
He's level 20 though.
Talent. And the chase forward, the Bloodthorn. Look at the damage coming out. S4 finds the stomp there again. On to Arteezy, trying to take that one. It's going to be Zai. And now afterwards, turning towards mid-1. The Avalanche trying to delay things, but it might... Oh! Yapzor! Where's the follow-up? No, Nisha's there. Do they have enough damage? It's not looking like it's quite going to be there as EG continue to run through them. And Sumail just backing away from Nisha. His BKB wearing off to him. And actually, Crit lives through this one as well. Avalanche isn't going to be enough. They actually reveal himself, and Crit goes down. Puppy also going to hit the deck. Another round of another bunch of kills. Nisha just trying desperately to hold on here. Chasing down and finding Arteezy. They blow him up. Able to get the kill on Sven. Mid-1 with this buyback might be making enough space for the rest of his team.
Yeah, good buybacks there, and they know the Roche is up. We have to come back and fight for this one.
And that's for chasing. Sumail shows up for another round, and now catching on to mid-1. This fight's going on for forever, it feels like. Another Avalanche, but Crit doing the damage for his team with the splitters afterwards. They take down the Tiny.
They made it past, right? Sumail reading the game so well by going for that Shiva's guard because he got initiated on at the start of that fight, and Nisha couldn't kill him. He suddenly realized he's hitting this lash back, and he's like, I'm not doing nearly enough damage to this guy. And so he kind of wasted the break on the left track. He did eventually get a break onto the Sven, which might have helped a little bit there at the end. But EG, they have made it past. I was worried about the potential high ground there from Secret, but they held fast with those big pickoffs at the 30-minute mark. And now, Secret trying to delay.
Wraith King jumps into the middle of him. The Aegis, it's going to get picked up, though. And now Nisha, he's committed. He does have ulti available, but does he end up having to pop it now? Crit trying to run away. Zai caught off to the side. They don't have BKB to pop. Untouchable doing so much work here. Sumail, can they get it in time? Still chasing. Sumail going to be able to find Puppey, but can he get any more afterwards? Nisha turning on Sumail. He eats the cheese and able to back away now. Crit's still living through this. They're kiting it all beautifully. EG trying to run, try side. The Echo Saber slow in the rundown. Nisha going to call. And they find themselves another round of another couple kills. Blade Mail be damned. EG, you're coming.
Last man standing falls for Secret, and now it's EG on a rush.
And down to mid, because guess what? They have used every freaking buyback in the game, and are they going to go for it all? EG right now, 85 seconds with no Raid King. In a topsy-turvy matchup, if we've ever seen one. Yeah. How much do they want to test?
At some point, if you don't make that timing right, the one guy's not going to be enough, and they just dropped like an absolute rock on the Enchantress and the Tiny, and that big boulder was nothing but a pebble this game. One of the most disappointing performances you've probably ever seen if you're mid one. Just could not find a game. EG doing a great job, of course, of focusing him down. But mid one just not able to make the plays here, so they're going to lose themselves that mid set of racks as well as the melee on the bottom. Secret in a spot here now.
You can see 1,000 net worth lead for Evil Geniuses. And still an opportunity for Secret if they can find that perfect fight.
Yeah, obviously, they've outlasted the Aegis. It's a good start, right?
Yeah. I mean, it feels like the path to victory has to come through YapzOr again on that Earthshaker, hitting the big, giant Echo Slams, and then having the damage afterwards from mid one and Nisha.
Yeah, but these are some meaty guys over there. I know you guys are the ones with the coursers, but that Centaur over there, he's got 3,650 HP.
Yeah, that's true. Not to mention that Aeon disc on crit now, he's not going down. KBs galore. And bottom lane is where Secret want to try and find a pick-off, anticipating that they're
probably hoping for a Sumail TP, I would assume, down to that bottom lane. Baiting Nisha in the top, but it looks like EG have a very good read on the situation. Crit the only one not nearby. He's up top, perhaps thinking that he's tanking the smoke. You can see he's edging himself by the tree line. Yeah. Now he's going to join his team. They're on the run, on the hunt.
They see Zai though, stomp off the mark, but they managed to find the silence and the follow-up stomp for the kill.
Venison.
70 seconds on the sideline for Zai as EG gonna clear through those creeps and push in for another round. Maybe take down that tier 2 tower. We are still about a minute and a half away from Roche being capable of respawning. And a nice way to start this one off is bottling up a DD or just taking it, because why not?
Regeneration.
Time to take down the tower, I think.
Yeah. Easy peasy. Or it's easy.
Playing the buddy system here, keeping Crit nearby for Sumail, just in case he needs to save. He still doesn't have a BKB. Likely not going to see one this game because he's very close to the Ox range.
Jumps in, finds the YapzOr. He's already used one round of it. The stun comes out, the silence is there after. Oh, he's easy, not caring about anything. High ground,
couldn't even hit the buttons fast enough. He's like, I hit the mech, dude. I couldn't hit the hand of God for you. I'm sorry.
Chase forward now. RTZ, he's feeling it, ready to go up on the high ground. It's a lot of damage out with that break. The avalanche toss. RTZ pops the BKB, now trying to jinx. This guy's mad, wants to shut him down, see if it's going to happen. And indeed, he finds one kill, now looking for the second, killing off his old captain, and now looking to take a bit more as the tier 3 tower goes down and everybody retreats. Chase forward though. Avalanche throwing out that Wraith Fire Blast. Now Nisha, Shadow Blade, Chase, BKB wants to kill off Sumail, but Sumail very speedy on that ledge. Arteezy doesn't care. The rest of his team is dying. He's farming up a hard camp.
Yeah, Sumail even just gonna pop that Bloodstone for ultimate safety here. So they do defend enough, at least past the YapzOr death. So he'll be able to come back, but some costly buybacks there on the Chen and the Tiny. One step closer, just being able to close this game with a single kill now from EG.
And Wraith King realizes, I need a big item. Doesn't matter if I have buyback. I've got my ulti, and he is going to go for the full-on Bloodthorn after the Shadow Blade, wanting to make some magic happen. So often this has been the guy to carry.
Yeah, there's some heroes that maybe this will work on, but they have an Observer Sentry combo in the mid lane, so they see him.
And Crit, scouting things out. They're even sending the little creeps up to get vision. And that potato might get killed off here by Fly. Looks like they're going to leave it alone for the moment.
I don't think he's got the time.
That's true. 46 minutes in, Evil Geniuses looking for one last push onto high ground, possibly. Although Roche, now we know will respawn in 2 minutes. So a little bit of a longer period of time for EG.
Yeah, only benefits Secret, I would say. Trying to get themselves a little bit more wiggle room here. Perhaps just one more item on some of these heroes, another level, anything that will help in this engagement. Because they're certainly going to need it all. Nisha and Sumail tango it out down here.
And Nisha.
Yeah, he's got the TP, but he's got to be careful.
Going down the TP.
There's a talent there, my friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nisha getting caught out, killed, and that man just fought out. He doesn't have buyback.
This guy human? I didn't know. I mean, the guy's been so mechanical like a robot the entire season, but perhaps a little error there from Nisha.
And the 25 talent, like you mentioned, from Leshrac, making the distance, their difference between the BKB. And now this is an easy push for them. I mean, it's 1,300 gold away. Secret need a miracle and a bit more than that.
Goes from King to King Slayer. You know, Sumail, he wears several hats for the team.
The huge pickoff from Sumail. And now EG moving up onto high ground. This hold feeling like an impossibility. They need everything from Yapzor as well as Zai. Looking for that opening. Fissure going to be thrown out. They also have the tree toss coming from mid one. They're going to run out of trees though before they can burn through these EG hero pools. Sumail still holding on for the moment. They use the glyph.
Remember, when Nisha's dead, it's a 60K net worth lead.
That's true. He is a loser.
That guy's got a lot of it tied up in himself.
And they do a buyback on Zai, but mid one jumping in. Yapzor able to find the Echo Slam. It's not enough damage. Arteezy able to get the BKB off, takes down Yapzor. No buyback from him either. EG smelling blood, going for the chase. Sumail still trying to run away. The stomp is going to connect onto one, but their eyes on the prize. Evil Genius is going to take down these tier 4 towers. And Secret, they can't believe it, as they are not willing to give up, but this game is well and truly over. Evil Geniuses are going to go up 1-0 over Secret. A disconnect coming out. Secret really struggling in that last couple of minutes, it felt like.
Yeah, EG,